Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am.
Nino Brown Boxing, I'm back in the building. Shout out to the LDBC. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. So, Jermell Charlo has changed his alias. His new name is Jermell Keep Running Your Mouth Charlo. You know what? I love it. Jermell Charlo's obviously rebranding himself. You know, he's taking all of the energy in from all of the energy he gives out leading up to fights. Even if it's not his own fight, he can be, ready at his brother's fight. We've seen before in the past when he talking that shit with Adrian Broner. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say talking that shit, because when it comes to Adrian Broner, I know he is all about it 100%. But I liked it. I like the name change. I think, he's taking on a new persona. And I feel like it's something that enough fighters don't necessarily do. Certain people, they shouldn't do it. Like a guy like Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber. I don't think he should ever change his name. I think the name is actually, is brilliant. Now, Jermell Keep Running Your Mouth Charlo. He is in my favorite division in boxing. That's the 154-pound division. If you ask me why, it's simple. You have guys in the division that want to fight each other. They'll call each other out, and they let it be known that they want to fight one another. Now, my whole thing is, the way it's been set up, it doesn't make any actual sense why someone would say these guys at 154 don't want to fight one another. Now, you can talk about Jermell Charlo, you can talk about Jarrett Hurd, you can talk about Austin Trout, Arislani Lara. I can't include Jaime Munguia right now for the simple fact he's not there yet. But possibly he could be. Now, when it comes to that talk, it's annoying for the simple fact the unified champion in the division, the guy Jermell Charlo wants to fight, he fought who everyone believed to be the top dog, and being Arislani Lara. Now, to me, I feel like Jarrett Hurd is getting somewhat of what we would call the Mayweather treatment. The treatment that Mayweather received back in the day when he would fight someone and they said, well, you need to fight him. Or you didn't fight him, and all of a sudden after a victory, the next guy instantly becomes the top dog in the division, and the guy that I just beat that was previously the top dog, now he's a non-factor. It's just weird how that whole thing happened. Now, another thing I've noticed is I've seen guys, first thing is a similar situation is going on with Jarrett Hurd. Is a similar situation that happened with Lomachenko. They both had shoulder injuries. They both had surgeries. Now, Lomachenko, he came off of winning a belt, and he had shoulder surgery. He had an injury. And that's the same exact thing Jarrett Hurd did. Now, some people would say, well, Jarrett Hurd was talking this and was talking that. Well, we got to remember, Lomachenko doesn't speak much English. And at the same time, we all say boxing is the hurt business. Well, Jarrett Hurd got hurt. He doesn't have a history of a bunch of damn injuries and a bunch of layoffs and making a bunch of excuses and ducking and dodging anyone. He currently has the best resume at 154 pounds. He's made a promise. He put the promise out there that in 2019 he will face Jermell Charlo. Now, some people are saying, okay, they're not on Jarrett Hurd's neck anymore. Some people, they still are. I've seen comments in the comment section about Hurd still just ducking Charlo. Put it like this. The two top guys at 154 right now is Jarrett Hurd and Jermell Charlo. We all say we want unification. We want undisputed. I get it. I'm on that road 100%. Jarrett Hurd is my favorite 154-pound fighter. He's my favorite one. Yes, do I have some bias in it? Absolutely. He's a local guy. We're from the same area, so I get it. Some people have certain bias for other fighters that it may not be necessarily the best. They may believe they're the best, or whatever the case may be. Jerry Hurd is a hometown guy. I'm rocking with my hometown guy. It's not like he's some scrub. He got Laura out of there, so I know he can get the job done when it comes to tough fights, when it comes to technical fighters. Now, I feel like this fight with Jermell Charlo is going to be one of the best fights in 2019. Oh, shit. It's going to be one of the best fights in 2019. And I can't wait for it. I'm all for it, and I just can't wait for it to happen. So, guys, we're going to see what's going to be the next fight for Jermell. Keep running your mouth, Charlo. Obviously, hasn't been announced yet. But until then, this Nino Brown Boxing. Shout out to the LDBC. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe.